May we have the working group in the ring, please?
We're going to see 30 dogs in the working group tonight.
Yeah, this is such an interesting group because these breeds have so many different jobs. And when we say working, it's not a generic term. From guardians to protectors to police work, they can do it all. And we'll talk about this as we go through each dog in the group, what their purpose was.
Working group is 16 best in show wins. You heard Matt a moment ago, but more recently in the last 10 years, the winners, the Giant Schnauzer, Monte, the defending champ that's been retired for best in show, and also the boxer. That Giant Schnauzer and boxer, really were dominating in this area over the last few years.
They've been always well received when in the working group. And, a lot of it has to do with sometimes you see these dynamic show dogs, and that kind of pulls them across that little ledge that they have to get through sometimes to win best in show.
Our judge, Mrs. Sue Forsyth Green from Pinehurst, North Carolina. This is her third judging assignment here.
Sue has seen every breed and every dog. She grew up in a dog family. Her parents were very famous judges. And, but what I respect about Sue so much? She's done this all on her own now, and she's moving through to her judging career, and she's going to have a great time tonight doing this working group.
Mentioned her parents are the only married couple, her parents, to have both won here at Westminster. And you always talk about how the family, different portions are handed down.
Generation after generation.
And same with some dogs, as we've seen. There you go, get a little pregame bite here at Madison Square Garden.
A national treasure in Japan, the Akita's proud heritage includes hunting large game. This powerful and dignified dog is renowned for courage and loyalty, but may not be tolerant of other animals. Somewhat aloof towards strangers, they form strong bonds with their family. The Akita is highly intelligent and responds best to early socialization and training. This is Akita, number 7.
You talk about the standard, Jason, as someone who has judged dogs among other things in your career here, but that trademark plush tail, and then you got the web toes as well here.
Well, and you have that, we call it a double coat on the dog's body, so he has the guard hairs and his thick undercoat.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The Alaskan Malamute is the most powerful of Arctic breeds, with a thick double coat and boundless energy. It originally excelled at pulling heavy loads and now makes an excellent active companion if the owner is up to it. In 2010, the Malamute became the official state dog of its native Alaska. This is Alaskan Malamute, number 20.
It's great to know about the Malamute. It's the oldest North American breed, dating back hundreds of years. And as you can see by the coat and its working abilities, it was able to survive in the severe Alaskan environment in sub-zero temperatures. And look at that stop. It's stopping beautiful tonight.
That is a cool-looking dog. And this is a 7-year-old, and the owner of her says that she loves to sing the national anthem. We know we love to hear it. They're
Congratulations.
I'd like to hear that.
The Anatolian Shepherd dog is an ancient breed from Turkey and Asia Minor. A true working dog bred to be a livestock guardian is highly intelligent, independent, extremely fast, and agile. He is also very territorial, so formal introduction is necessary for strangers. This is Anatolian Shepherd, number 9.
We develop breeds to do certain tasks. So, as a perimeter guardian, it would patrol the area of your property to protect it from anything, intruders, invading animals, anything like that. And that they're happy doing that. It's inbred into them to do certain jobs.
Got that Michael Jordan tongue thing going there.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Here at the garden.
These Swiss farm dogs of the Mastiff type were early helpers in alpine herders and could be seen pulling their carts to market well into the 1800s. Bernese Mountain Dogs are strong tricolored dogs with a self-confident nature. They're a versatile breed, enjoying many performance activities as well as serving as therapy dogs.
No further than
this is Bernese Mountain Dog, number 9.
A crowd favorite.
Yeah, the crowd. Now, what if some of those jobs that they used to do don't really exist anymore?
Well, a lot of them still do. So this breed was very multi-purpose. It was used for draft work as well as droving. So it would, some of them split off from the herding dogs, so they would drove animals as well. And they also work, just in general, work on the homestead.
And this skilled at finding and rescuing people, which will never go out of style.
Congratulations.
The Black Russian Terrier is a large and powerful dog that is highly intelligent and dominant in nature. The breed was developed in Russia in the 1950s for military work. With proper socialization and training, they make excellent companions and excel in obedience and agility competitions. This is Black Russian Terrier number 15.
We talk a lot about the history of dogdom and how certain breeds where it became endangered during certain periods in our history, and a lot of it had to do with war. And some breeds almost became extinct. And in Russia, they actually developed this dog after the war, and it was bred from a multitude of dogs that had this working and guardian ability. And we see this happen a lot of times where war destroyed certain breeds, and we brought them back, but this breed was developed out of a necessity to have another breed because they lost so many.
I think he's agreeing with you.
Congratulations.
Just shaking it off on the last go around.
That is Rip.
The Borbol is a descendant of Mastiffs that first came to South Africa with the founders of the Dutch settlement in 1652. An all-round farm dog and guardian, the Borbol is an agile and intelligent breed that is devoted to its family. This is Borbol, number 11.
This Borbol is named Max in the American Kennel Club in their last register of most popular names for dogs. Max was number 1 for male dogs, followed by Hank and Teddy. And on the female side, Luna and Bella. But this is a 3-year-old named Max.
Maybe Max will be number 1 tonight.
Moving up the charts.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The boxer is fearless, highly intelligent, and happy. Originally bred to run down and hold wild boar and bear, he is not a dog for the timid and can be protective when called upon. Extremely intuitive, he is always responsive to his owner's moods and is a fine, alert companion dog for any family. This is boxer number 43.
Yeah, and I love the stance of the boxer, and they move like athletes. I mean, we're here at Madison Square Garden where we've seen a lot of great boxers over the history of this building. Like how smooth and graceful as well.
Kind of elastic when you see them move too, and they have that great drive off their powerful rear. And one of their features is their head, and that's what Sue's making a noise right now to get the expression of the boxer. She wants to tighten the ears up on the head, see the eye and expression. It's really a hallmark of the breed is that head.
Congratulations.
The Cane Corso is a descendant of the ancient Roman Molossian dog that accompanied the legions on their vast campaigns across Europe. After the fall of the Roman Empire, his versatility was put to good use as a livestock guardian and a valuable aid in the hunt. His temperament is a unique blend of guardian and companion to the family. This is Cane Corso, number 29.
Cane Corso, meaning, I guess literally bodyguard, fierce protector.
And these are a great breed that was used in rural Italy, and they were utilized on a farm for all jobs. They hunted wild boar. You can just see the strength and agility they have.
Can weigh up to 120 pounds.
They're so light on their feet, too, going around.
Developed in New Hampshire, the Chinook is a truly American breed.
Thank you.
They are highly trainable, intelligent, athletic working dogs that excel in obedience, agility, therapy work, tracking, and lure coursing, and dog-powered sports such as sledding and karting. Above all, the Chinook is cherished as a loving companion, happily going wherever the family ventures. This is Chinook number 7.
No further than the purple podium and straight back to me, please.
Wonderful.
So, we talk about sledding dogs and things like that, and that we're going to see quite a few of those here. the Chinooks, it was interesting. I watched a breed one day, and there were three distinct different sizes and substance. And I asked them, I said, I don't understand why there's such a variance here. And they said it's because of where they worked on the line and the sled. So it's such a fascinating thing when you learn about these breeds, how even within one breed, there's different sizes that are acceptable.
Good looking dog.
A Danish Swedish farm dog is a bright and agile Scandinavian fam companion. Long valued for its ability to herd, guard, and keep the homestead in order, this companion breed pairs keen intelligence with a cheerful, willing nature. Its lively expression and balanced movement showcases the charm and working spirit that define the breed. This is Danish Swedish farm dog, number 16.
Teeth, please.
And the crowd's welcoming the Danish Swedish farm dog here today. I love to hear that. And we love to see new breeds.
Yeah, this one, a 2-year-old, making history as the first ever Danish Swedish farm dog to compete at the WKC.
Well, it looks, from what I'm reading here, he's done it all. First ever bronze grand champion, first ever silver. And look at him, he's just taking it in, looking around. I love it's so great. When you see her go, she's just looking at the crowd, taking it in.
This is a 2-year-old.
Coming up to say hi to
Milia, who's a female, very active, wanting to be noticed. So, not this particular dog, but the agility drills that we have here. We broadcast that, and people have responded. This is a similar type in the family, but you see how active they actually are.
Look at them go. This is why they're such a great animal. They're so agile. They have such stamina and endurance. Look at him go. All proud of himself.
Go ahead.
The Doberman Pinscher is named after its developer, Louis Doberman. Rottweilers, local sheepdogs, and an old German Pinscher were used to perfect the ultimate police-type dog. Today, because of their innate desire to be of service, Dobermans excel both at therapy work and as service dogs. This is Doberman Pinscher, number 38.
And it's an interesting story when he mentioned Louis Doberman.
Sir, no further than the purple podium and come straight back to me.
Named after Louis Doberman was a tax collector, and he needed protection when going to get the money, and people wouldn't pay. So he was also the dog catcher, so he took his dog along.
Well, I thought this would happen. Penny, the #1 working dog in the country, with Andy Linton. Andy's a perennial favorite here with Dobermans. Year after year, he's dedicated his life to this breed, and look at that stack. And Andy went best in show here years ago with a dog named Indy that you might remember.
I do remember him. He has Penny working. Bottom line is pay your taxes, or you're going to see a Doberman.
Congratulations.
The Dogo Argentino was developed in Argentine's Cordoba province in the 1920s. Was bred to find, chase, and catch dangerous game such as wild boar, pumas, and other destructive predators.
Thank you.
They are athletic and protective of the family and property. This is Dogo Argentino,
no further than
number
the purple podium
7.
and straight back to me.
That's relatively new. 2021, the first year entered.
Sure, and Chris, when we say new, they're new to the American Kennel Club. So these breeds have always been established. We just brought them into our registry. So they've been recognized for a very long time in Argentina.
Does this have to be white in that color, or does it come in a variety? It does have to be, okay.
And you can just see that strong jaw, the powerful muzzle, the strength when it moves.
Congratulations.
The Dog de Bordeaux is one of the most ancient French breeds. Historically, is used as a guardian hunter and fighter. The breed was prized as a protector.
Thank you.
His stocky and athletic build, self-assurance, and senior expression make for an imposing appearance. Gifted for guarding, he is a very good companion and is loyal and affectionate to his master. This is Dog de Bordeaux, number 21.
You saw everybody laugh and smile when they showed the dog's head, and that is the hallmark of the breed. This beautiful, massive head, and they'll actually measure in the country we're in. They'll measure the head to see how the circumference is. They have such a great expression.
Look at that face is so crunched together. Look at the back. I'd like to see that again. Working hard.
Prize for the big shake as well.
That's Bugga, 2-year-old.
The German Pinscher is a multi-purpose breed originally kept as a stable dog and renowned as a ratter.
Thank you.
A dedicated companion and loyal protector of home and family, the German Pinscher is determined and assertive. Obedience training is definitely recommended for these intelligent, energetic, and willing learners. This is German Pinscher number 15.
So we hear this word Pinscher and German Pinscher. This is not a Doberman in miniature, okay? This actually was included in the origins of the Doberman, the miniature Pinscher, the Affin Pinscher, and even some of the Schnauzer breeds.
This is gravy. This is
Thank you, sir. Right on.
one that they said he bunny hops when he's excited. I wonder if we'll see that here.
He might do it on the go around. You never know. We can hope. I love when the dogs jump up around a little bit.
Congratulations.
There he goes.
Giant Schnauzer appeared in Germany in the late 1800s. It was almost certainly a herding dog, but the breed became popular as a guard or watchdog. The miniature Schnauzer, which is shown as a terrier in the standard and giant, which are shown here as working dogs, are 3 distinct breeds. This is Giant Schnauzer number 9.
No further than the purple podium and straight back to me.
Yeah, and worth repeating, Monty, the Giant Schnauzer won the group each of the last 3 years, and then Best in Show last year before retiring. So we'll see if they can start another streak.
You never know. You never know.
See if Dino can pull this off.
And when Sue was going over dog, one of the things she felt for is this very hard, wiry coat. And it's challenging in this breed to get a correct coat, I think. You know, I've seen quite a few of them, and sometimes you really prize that hard texture.
Great Dane is a true giant among the large
Congratulations on
breeds
your breed.
descending from the Irish Wolfhound and Mastiff line. The breed was developed in Germany some 400 years ago to hunt wild boar. Despite his name, he has no known connection to Denmark. His impressive size, yet friendly and gentle nature combined to create a first-rate companion. This is Great Dane, number
Podium
19.
and straight back to me.
I'm really proud every time I see any Great Dane out here. This is Lexus. You know, he has been such a great ambassador for our breed. He's been the number 1 Great Dane, 23, 24, and 25. He was a number 4 working dog. He won his national specialty. He's the all-time top-winning Great Dane. And you know what? He's just been a paragon of our breed. And I just love seeing my breed out there. The Apollo of dog, elegant, but still having substance.
That was
Free on the go.
Apollo, the name of the dog that was in the movie The Friend that came out recently.
The Great Pyrenees is an ancient dog of outstanding intelligence and bravery. They guarded the flocks and property of the Pyrenees
Congratulations on your
mountain shepherds
breed.
and were the royal court dog of French King Louis XIV. Today they continue to work as livestock guardians and serve as loyal, dignified family members. This is Great Pyrenees number 17.
I think the history of this breed is
No
so
further
great.
than the end of the podium and straight back to me, please.
We just heard how this dog was a flock guardian. And you can imagine with this color coat and markings that it would blend right in with the sheep. And then you think about it, you don't really hear about another breed coming in and working with a guardian. So when you see this, and then the Pyrenean Shepherd work with this dog, so it's really fascinating how different breeds work together to accomplish a job.
And this one, Sebastian, owner says he'll steal something off a counter, go back, bury it outside, and then guard it. No matter what it is, purses, glasses, food, personality.
Congratulations.
The Greater Swiss Mountain Dog is descended from ancient Mastiffs brought into the heart of Europe by the Roman legions. The breed was a draft and drover as well as a guardian on the farm. These smooth-coated tricolored giants are calm and loyal and are easily trained by skilled owners.
further than
This
the
is
other
Greater
end of the
Swiss
podium and
Mountain
straight
Dog
back
number
to me.
29.
And this Swiss Mountain Dog, you see the breed coming and going. The boning is so beautiful. It's this nice large bone. They're well muscled. And they were a draft dog, they were a drover, and they were also a guardian. So they had to serve multiple purposes, or they really weren't a use for a family. They had to do everything.
A good watchdog, they can live in apartments if they're with the people that give them daily exercise.
Kuvaz is an ancient livestock guarding dog.
Congratulations on your breed.
Bold and fearless, courageous, he has historically guarded estates and flocks, but now can frequently be found in suburban homes or on small farms. The Kuvaz is a muscular, athletic, and intelligent with a coarse white double coat. This is Kuvaz, number 9.
Thank you. No further than the other end of the podium and straight back to me.
We talk about generational things, but there's also a progression in the sport that we start as a youth. So when we're young, there's a competition called Junior Showmanship, which we aired earlier. And what's great is you learn how to present dogs, and that's what you judge on. And Caroline was a junior handler. And now she's progressed, and now she's a junior showmanship judge. So she's giving back to those kids that she once was, and it's really nice to see. Carolyn's such a great ambassador for a sport, and this is a beautiful Kuvaz. Been number 1 in the breed for multiple years. He's won many best in shows. It's won its national specialty, so it's been recognized greatly within the breed.
Caroline Clegg with Pudog.
Developed in Germany in the mid-19th century, the Leonberger was kept both as a farm dog valued for his watch and draft abilities and a dog of royalty valued for his even temperament and companionship. Today, the Leonberger makes for a loving family dog that is comfortable performing virtually any job set before it. This is Leonberger, number 15.
Further than the purple podium and straight back to me.
Is that a typical kind of color scheme?
That's the general mark. They can be a little lighter, and shading can be a little different, but that's a very typical coloration.
Yeah, well, certainly it does go with the outfit. I gotta tell you.
She did a great job, didn't she?
They're both a little flashy. You can't not notice.
You know what? You're out here on the big floor. You have to be big on the stage. So I love it.
Thank you, ma'am. Right on around, please.
People are so proud to be out here. We put so much time and effort into these dogs, and we love them so much. And, you can see you smile, and you love your dog going around the ring and taking it all in.
A lot goes into it. It's a lot of process.
The Mastiff is one of the most important breeds of dogs still in existence. He is the foundation dog that helped create the Bulldog, the Boxer, Great Dane, Bull Mastiff, St. Bernard, and Newfoundland. He may have originated in Tibet thousands of years ago. Look at the Mastiff, and you are seeing the beginnings of many other breeds. This is Mastiff number 16.
And I think there's a big misconception within this breed. While they're massive and they have this large bone, they're very active and agile. And they were a war dog when they first began, and you can't be a war dog if you're not agile. And I've been around this breed quite a bit, and they are just the most energetic dogs that have stamina, and they're just a great breed to have.
This one only a year and a half old.
The Neapolitan Mastiff is the estate guard dog of Italy, with roots going back to the Roman war dogs. His fantastic wrinkles and head, massive bones, and lumbering movement create an animal whose looks alone are enough to deter an intruder. He is a faithful companion for an owner, not put off by a little drool. This is Neapolitan Mastiff, number 17.
Podium and straight back to me, please.
Speaking of drool, it looked like it was at the dentist. The way they were first, that close-up of all that going on within his bite.
And you might look at this dog and go, it's walking rather strange. We call that pacing, and that's not to be faulted within this breed. So I don't want people thinking, oh, that's walking strange. That's what we want them to do. And it's not a flashy gait, but it's slow and lumbering. And people are enamored by this.
Yeah, once we talk about the walk.
And see, look at that.
Yeah,
and those wrinkles of the folds. It was meant to deter predator and foe alike.
Can weigh over 150 pounds.
Straightness of temperament is the hallmark of the Newfoundland. The most distinguishing characteristic of the breed. Large, strong, and heavily coated, he is equally at home on water or on land. In his native Newfoundland, he was used as a working dog to pull fishermen's nets and haul wood and from the forest. He is a natural swimmer with true life-saving instincts. This is Newfoundland, number 7.
This dog's really come on strong and built up a great record, and I can see why. You see this beautiful large head, the full bone, the correct double coat. And you can imagine, these dogs will jump out of helicopters into frigid water to rescue somebody. Their courage, and he said this earlier, and you can't stress it enough, they're courageous.
There you go.
And giving her a hug.
Didn't need a helicopter. I mean, he was bigger than she was. Look at this. Let's dance. Maybe some dancing music we can throw on here.
But I mean, look how big that dog is, and look how strong, and he's just a beautiful. That's great to do. Sue is not going to mind that at all. I'm sure she's smiling the whole way around the ring.
I hope it works in his favor. Let's check in with Jamie Little.
Well, Chris, photography has been part of the fabric of Westminster since the early beginnings. And for the past 50 years, one man has been the official photographer, John Ashby. Being a canine photographer, as you can imagine, could have its challenges. And John has mastered the art of bringing out the best in a dog while at the same time being mindful of their standard. Well done, John. Some great memories through his lens throughout the year. Let's go back to Michael. There he is.
Portuguese water dogs were valued crew members and loyal companions for generations of Portuguese fishermen.
Congratulations on your breed.
This is an intelligent, independent, and spirited breed with a bit of creative mischief in its heart. Portuguese water dogs may have either a loose, wavy, or tight, curly coat. This is Portuguese water dog number 19.
A Portuguese water dog was given to New England Patriot owner from the NFL, Robert Kraft, as a birthday
further
present.
than the end of the podium and straight back to me.
Name is Heisman, and he and his wife Dana, they at training camp brought the dogs out and have created shelters for these dogs and adoptable dogs for veterans, among other people. And when Mike Vrabel, who's in the Super Bowl coaching, was at practice, they had 40 dogs out there to support.
Isn't that great, though?
The team.
I mean, and that's what the great thing about our dogs. They can go and they can be these support animals to help people that have, anything from PTSD to, they can detect seizures, anything. And these dogs are so adaptable to that.
I talk to my therapy dog all the time. It charges less than the usual. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Another breed of the Mastiff line, the Rottweiler, has served as a cattle driver and guard dog. It arrived in Germany centuries ago with the Roman legions and become a loyal family companion of immense power and determination.
Thank you.
But it should be noted that owners of Rottweilers should be just as determined. This is Rottweiler, number 35.
Than the other end of the podium and straight back to me.
It's another one of those popular breeds in the top 10 that only has one group win and never a best in show. Not yet.
Yeah, I don't know why, because I enjoy judging this breed. They're so intelligent, they're intense, and you have to bring certain dogs into your family under certain conditions. And a Rottweiler, I think, goes to a family that is active, that keeps the dog motivated, gives it something to do, whether you want to run it in agility, you just want to jog. You just have to keep some dogs active, and they really are great household pets.
And this is Anthem.
The St. Bernard gets its name from the Hospice du Grand St. Bernard in the Swiss Alps. First bred at the hospice in 1660s for guarding, rescue, and draft, the breed is very powerful and strong with an outgoing temperament and great intelligence. His inherent good nature makes him a superior companion.
Thank you, ma'am.
This is St. Bernard, number 19.
Straight back to me.
And this is a 4-year-old named Bodacious, who already a bit of a star on stage, was in a commercial for the Kentucky Lottery a couple of years ago. So maybe his number will come up big tonight.
And the handler, Elizabeth, I know her well, mostly through her TikTok videos. She does amazing TikTok videos regarding dog shows and all things dogs. And she really represents a lot of breeds really well and brings out the humor within our sport.
That's Elizabeth Selesky?
Yes,
Sales.
yes.
Okay, make sure I got that right.
Saints just going around.
Good-looking dog right there. Got energy.
Congratulations.
Originating in Siberia, the Samyad is the utility dog of the North. This breed is willing to do any job asked of him, whether it be hunting, hauling, or herding. Their exceedingly close association with their people imprinted a wonderful temperament on the breed, with a smiling face, laughing eyes, and a stunning silver tip coat. This is Samyad, number 15.
Samyads have done well with 3 group wins.
Chris, that's an interesting point, because I'll tell you, this dog is a grandson of Stryker, our 2022 Westminster Group winner. And, you know, that's a great thing to talk about, not just because of the record, but when we produce dog after dog, generation after generation that can do well, that's a testament to the breeders, because they're producing consistency and they're developing a line that can produce generation after generation.
That fluffy white double coat, eye-catching. Yeah, they call it the Sammy smile.
You can see it right there. Just smiling away.
Later, they'll be howling and singing.
Sled pulling dog for centuries in Siberia, the Siberian Husky came to Alaska for sled racing in the early 1900s. They dominated these races and then gained fame in the Norm Serum run of 1925 in Antarctica with Admiral Byrd.
Thank you.
Today the breed continues to excel as a sled dog as well as a companion dog. This is Siberian Husky, number 25.
This dog's come on really strong. 33 best in shows. The number 3 working dog. Number 1 Husky. And really a great career.
Yeah, and you think
right on around,
at age 5, Jen, you think of Balto and the story. It was 101 years ago yesterday. The actual story where Balto helped lead people out of the safest city from snow and getting them supplies. Great history in this breed.
Of the 3 Schnauzer sizes, Giant, Standard, and Miniature, the Standard is the prototype. He is a German dog of considerable antiquity. At least as far back as the Middle Ages, this was the typical stable dog in Germany, where he was known as the Ratter, for that was his full-time assignment.
Any further
this
than
is
the other end of the podium, and straight
number
back
8.
to me, please, sir.
It's another female. I think just an unofficial count through this, we've had, I think, almost 50-50 male to female in terms of the dogs that we've seen through the course of this year, and just over the great history of Best in Show, 41 female winners, 77 male winners. And this is a female by the name of Sky.
Yeah, and I don't know that it really matters what sex they are when we're judging the dogs. You know, some breeds do have a certain dominance with a gender, but I don't think anybody thinks about it when they're judging a dog.
Congratulations.
The Tibetan Mastiff is considered to many be stock from which most modern large working breeds are developed. Generations of working as guardians of women and children have produced a characteristic of fearlessness tempered with patience, loyalty, and extreme stubbornness. This is Tibetan Mastiff, number 15.
Thank you. No further than the other end of the podium, and straight back to me, please, ma'am.
I love hearing Sue laugh when she's looking at the dog, and she's not making fun of it. They make you smile. That beautiful mane, that thick, luxurious coat, that heavy undercoat, and that was all protective for the climate they lived in.
Yeah, it looks partly.
Thank you, ma'am. Right on around.
It's part bear or something.
Just a beautiful animal.
The ultimate guard dog. They don't shed. You have to blow the coat once a year through.
No, I think they'll shed a little bit for sure.
Oh, have you had one? Sue Forsyth, green hair, working from this group of 30. Today in the working group winner. Already 5 group winners. We'll have one more after this in the Terrier, and then Best in Show. So you stay with us live from New York. Somebody speaking up.
Right here.
Okay, she brought the boxer out. Danny Swedish farm dog. Good for Millie. Penny the Doberman. Oh, Alexis the Great Dane. Oh, and the beautiful Newfoundland and the Portuguese water dog. The St. Bernard, the Samoyed. What a wonderful collection. She's spoiled for choices out here.
I want you to go around together. Stop back here. But I want you to stop back a little bit further back. Thank you, sir.
And this is nice what Sue's doing. She's going to send them all around together because then she can really compare their form and function. We're seeing the boxer. The new kid on the block, Millie, the Data Swiss farm dog. And the Doberman.
Now, that's not a set number she pulls out.
Yeah, she can do whatever she'd like.
Any judge.
Portuguese water dog, speeding by. All right, they've all walked around. They're coming around. Here we go. And the Doberman. Penny the Doberman's coming out first.
Let's see who eventually will make it into the finals.
Oh, St. Bernard.
Wow. Going big.
And then the Portuguese water dog for third. And the Samoyed for fourth. I think that's how she's going to have it.
Thank you all very much for coming. The Doberman will be number one.
And you're right. It's the Doberman winning the working group. That's Penny, the 4-year-old.
Thank you, sir.
Beautiful job.
So we now have 3 females and 3 males as our 6 group winners so far. The 150th Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show is sponsored by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. Support your dog's joint health with Cosequin as they celebrate in the show ring. We're getting closer. There's the Terrier group coming up with 31 entries there. We'll get a group winner from the Terrier group, and then Best in Show. Remember, the judge for Best in Show sequestered, not watching and listening to what we're all seeing here. Wherever you're watching from, hope you're enjoying the fierce competition as Jamie Little is with the winner.
Well, a very popular win here for Andy, who's been here before, no stranger to this ring.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. He's won Best in Show before with your Doberman named Indy. What does it mean to you to be back here in this moment? Go for it again with Penny this time.
Oh, 37 years later. I think it was 89 we won with another Doberman Indy. And to be here at the 150th Westminster Dog Show is just an incredible honor and so exciting for us.
What do you feel like your chances are with her?
1 in 7.
There you go. That's pretty good. Well, we wish you best of luck. You're going for it the second time in your career.
Thank you. Appreciate it.